If you've been wanting to sell digital products, but you keep telling yourself you need to learn one more thing first, I'm going to give you a simple 90-day plan that you can follow step by step. This is the exact business model that brings me in more than $6,476 per week. And it's the same system that anyone can use to get started with digital products, even from zero. My student Tony just got 30 students to sign up for her fabric sewing course. My student Emily's made her first sale from her second ever YouTube video in the storytelling niche. And my student Jessica made her first digital product sale ever. So this isn't a theory. It's working right now for real digital product beginners. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly what to do every 30 days, what to stop wasting your time on, and how to actually make your first digital product sales by day 90. So what's the catch? You have to stop being a YouTube University student and actually start. Actually take action. So if you're in, comment I'm in below and let's dive in. Before we start the plan, I want to talk about why I'm so obsessed with this business model and why it really matters. I've been making a full-time living from digital products since 2014. I've had a service-based photography business, a low-carb blogging business, an education business for photographers, and my current business, Freedom Creator, where I help you get to 10K months teaching what you know online. And out of every single business model I've ever tried, digital products wins hands down every single time. More money, more free time, and more impact. And when I say digital products, I'm talking about things like ebooks, workshops, courses, and memberships. Educational materials you create once and you sell online over and over and over again. You're not trading all of your time for money like you would with a service-based business. Not to mention, digital products are fantastic to add on to a service-based business like I did with my photography business. It's gonna help you free up your time and make more money while working less hours. The first year I did digital products, it was just 6 months of the year, and I made just under $50,000. The next full year, I made $240,000, then just over $500,000. And all the traffic was all organic, no paid ads. My results aren't typical, but even in those first 6 months, I was able to do $50,000 with a very small following. And hopefully you've already gained this from my story, but of course, I'm not just somebody who has made money from digital products teaching digital products. Like I said, I have sold digital products on productivity, low carb eating, photography, and more. And by the way, I do have a brand new free on-demand training that you can go ahead and register your seat completely for free for. It is linked in the description below this video. And in this training, I talk about how to come up with your profitable digital product idea, how to launch it, how to automate your sales, and I share a bunch of inspiring stories, not just my own. All right, so let's dive into the 90-day plan and let's talk about days 1 through 30. Now, if you want to sell anything online, there is one thing you need to do above anything else. And it's not a fancy product, it's not a logo, it's not a website, and it's not even registering your business. It's traffic. So in your first 30 days, this is your only job. In month 1, you're gonna start and grow your own YouTube channel. You're gonna decide on your niche and you're gonna start putting out one video a week within that niche every single week on your YouTube channel. So don't make a digital product yet. Don't pick your brand colors yet, and you don't even have to register your business with your state yet. Start growing your audience first, because without that, you're not going to have any audience, any sales, or any money. And without making money, you don't need to have any of the other stuff because you don't have a business yet without any sales. So the first thing you're gonna do is pick your topic or niche. What are you good at? What's something that you've helped other people with? What's something that you could teach on or help other people get a result with? And if you're listening to this and you're like, I don't know anything, I can't do anything, be real. Like, is that real? You honestly think you don't know anything that could help people? Nothing? Nothing at all? Because I'll tell you this, that mindset and excuses won't get you anywhere. And if you don't want to do digital products and you're watching this video and you're totally skeptical, that's okay. You have free will. You can click out of this video. You don't got to do this, okay? You can pick any business model or do anything you want. It's your life and your special day. But I am here to help those who want to share what they know online to get to 10K plus months, okay? So think about, what have you helped people with? What do you know? What do you like learning about? What do you like sharing about? What could you teach online that could help others? Next, you're gonna post one video a week every week. And if you don't have a camera, use your phone. My friend Nancy has a YouTube channel with over 60,000 subscribers, and she has never once filmed a video not on her cell phone. So stop making excuses and saying like, well, it's easy because like you have money. First of all, I had 81 cents when I started my first business, so debunked. But second of all, Your cell phone, you already have, okay? Your internet, you already have. A computer, laptop, iPad, whatever you already have. YouTube is free. So you out of excuses. If you want to do this, go for it. If you don't, don't. Okay, now the next part, don't skip this. This is important. This is how you're going to make your first money. But most importantly, get the data, information, and marketing verbiage that you need to actually sell your digital product. So what you're going to do, even as soon as video 1, is you are going to go and purchase something called TidyCal, okay? This is $29, a one-time fee, and you have it for life. That's it, 29 bucks, okay? If you can't do TidyCal, you can try to find a free alternative. This is the cheapest one that I know of. It's just like Calendly, but Calendly is like $300 a year. This is $29 once, and you never have to pay again. And what this does is you can link this in the description of all your YouTube videos, and this allows people to book paid coaching calls with you. Now, don't panic. I'm not here to teach you to be a coach, okay? We're just gonna do this for a few times, maybe 3 to 10 coaching calls total. If you wanna keep going with it, go for it. The point here is to get you your first sales easily, and then also to listen to what these people are saying on these coaching calls and use an AI tool like Granola or Otter to actually record the coaching calls and actually transcribe them so that you can put that into Claude to ask it like, what's the wording my people are using? What's their top pain points? We're gonna use all this data later to actually create a digital product that people will actually buy. So you purchase TidyCal, $29 one-time fee, or you can find something for free if you want. Heck, you could even just put like a PayPal or Stripe link directly into the description of your YouTube video and then email them to set up the time. Like there's always a way to do it for free, right? Like pretty much always. So that's what you want to do. And then that way, when people start finding your videos, they have something to purchase from you. And again, later you'll use that data to create a digital product that you can then replace with the coaching so that you don't have to trade your time for money so much. But this is really important because it's going to get you to really learn and understand your potential customers. If you've already done coaching, you're already solid on your niche, the verbiage, what your people need, then you can totally skip this part, totally up to you. And I want you to remember that YouTube is never going to be a waste of your time, even if you decide down the line to change your mind on, your niche or what you want to sell, or even if you want to sell digital products altogether. Growing an audience is never a waste of your time. You can always pivot, you can always sell something different, but now you have an audience. Once you get monetized, you can get paid with AdSense, with brand deals, and you can sell whatever you want. Obviously, I recommend digital products. It has the highest profit margin. It's the easiest, the most passive, so I highly recommend it. And if you want to learn all of this directly from me and alongside hundreds of other students creating and selling their own digital products along with my tools, templates, scripts, and weekly coaching calls, go ahead and check out my free on-demand training. It's going to give you more information. It is linked in the description below this video. Real quick, today's sponsor is .online domains, and it actually ties directly into what we're talking about here because you're about to start building something real in the next 90 days. A YouTube channel, an email list, a digital product. And one of the first things you're going to need is a domain name. But here's the thing most people don't think about. If your customers see a long, chunky domain name like try-bizname-123.com, you can kiss that sale goodbye. But that's where .online comes in. This is the perfect domain extension for business websites. With most good .coms already taken, .online gives you a clean, credible domain name, something like yourbusiness.online. It's easy to read, easy to remember, and it actually looks like the home of a real business. And millions of businesses trust and use .online domain names, from service providers to educators to e-commerce sellers. And here's the SEO angle I love. The word online is used in over 500 million search inquiries per month. So having it in your domain gives your website more visibility on search engines and more chances to be clicked. You can get a .online domain at all major website builders and domain providers like GoDaddy, Namecheap, and Squarespace. But if you want a special deal, I've got an exclusive discount linked in the description below this video. Use code MOLLY to get your .online domain for just 99 cents today. All right, now let's talk about days 31 through 60. So by now you should have at least a few videos up. People are starting to watch your videos, now what? Here's where most creators completely stall out. And the fix is just one simple shift. In days 31 through 60, you're gonna create a freebie so you can move your YouTube viewers to email subscribers, because email is 40 times more effective at making sales than social media alone. Not to mention, email is an asset that you actually own. So if your social media was for some reason to go away overnight, you would still have your email list. So what is a freebie? A freebie is a small, done-for-you digital product that's going to get someone a quick win without them really having to do anything. So this is not a 30-page email, a 5-lesson mini course. This is something really small and useful, like a script, a checklist, a template, a swipe file, an AI prompt, a Claude skill, something like that. Something that you can use in like 5 to 10 minutes. So one of my freebies is my YouTube script template, the exact YouTube script template that took me from 0 to over 120,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have it linked in the description below all my videos, and that's just one way that I'm moving YouTube viewers to email subscribers. What you want to do though is make sure that it's directly aligned with your niche. So I have a freebie about the digital products that got me to 10K months, and I have a freebie that's my YouTube script template. These are both aligned with my niche. So I wouldn't have freebie on meal prep, right? Like that has nothing to do with my niche. So you need to make sure that it's aligned and that it's going to be something that your YouTube viewers are going to be like, oh my gosh, I need this. This is going to be helpful. I need to download this. That's how you're going to get people to actually download it and move those viewers to email subscribers. Now, when my channel was smaller, I converted 2 to 5% of all views to email subscribers through my freebies. Smaller channels actually convert higher. Now I convert more around 1%. So there is always a pro to being a beginner. This is your pro, this is your edge. So get started. So you can go ahead and make a freebie opt-in using system.io. I have a link to a free account linked in the description below. It's not a free trial, it's a free account. This is where you can set it up so people can put in their name and email to actually get on your email list and get delivered your freebie. So what you wanna do is mention your freebie 2 to 3 times throughout all your videos. You also wanna mention your freebie in the comment and then pin it so it's at the top of all your comments. And of course, link them in the description below. That way when people hear you talk about it in your video, you can say it's linked in the description below. And make sure to keep the link to those TidyCal calls. Hopefully you have booked at least one by now. If you haven't booked one yet and you're getting 500 plus views on your videos, then you might want to look at like, is it too expensive? Is it not telling them what they're going to learn on the call or what you can help them with? Like really think about how you can position it a little bit better. But hopefully by now you've booked some calls, you're starting to see some patterns, some of the same questions arising, starting to see some patterns in their verbiage and how they talk about what they need help with. So by the end of month 2, you want to aim for around 200 plus email subscribers. And this number matters because it's your launch pad for month 3. And the cool part is you haven't wasted time creating a digital product that nobody ends up buying, right? You're doing all the foundational work so that when you actually go to sell your digital product, it will actually sell. Okay, so now let's talk about days 61 through 90. Now this is the part that scares people the most, but I think this is the most exciting part. I feel like fear and excitement are right next to each other and you just gotta lean into that excitement a little bit. See, most creators, they will spend weeks, months, even years creating a digital product before they even know if it will sell. And whenever I hear from someone like, I've been working on a digital product for weeks, months, years, I'm like, ooh, I know right then and there, it ain't gonna sell. So here's what you're gonna do. Days 61 through 90, you are going to pre-sell your digital product. This is how you do it. So what this means is you're gonna sell your digital product before you've actually created it. Stick with me. I know that sounds wild, but it's actually the lowest risk way to launch. This way you only spend the time creating the digital product if people actually buy it. This is how I've made over $9 million in digital product sales to date. You need to validate first, get paid first, and then create the digital product. Who wouldn't want to get paid to create the digital product, right? And this is when I always hear people like, that's a scam, blah, 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 blah. Really? Really? Have you ever bought a pre-sale of a book? Have you ever paid for a workshop in person before you've attended it? Have you ever heard of Kickstarter where you pay for something before it's delivered? Yeah, this is not a new concept, guys. This is not a scam. You don't need to freak out and get your little panties in a twist here, okay? This is just simply smart business. So based on everything you've heard from your paid coaching calls, the language, the pain points, the questions, this is how you're gonna decide on your digital product. You want to create a digital product that is going to solve people's most painful problem, not a nice to have, the most painful problem, because humans buy things to solve problems. So next, what you want to do is build your checkout page. You can use System.io for this. Again, there is a link to a free account in the description below my video. So what you want to do on the checkout page is you want to list what the name of the digital product is, what it's going to help them with, the price, and then have a payment form on one of the sides. Okay, this is a checkout page. And again, you can get this as part of the free plan with System.io. And what you want to do is tell them when the digital product is going to be delivered. Okay, so let's say you're going to sell a workshop, which I highly recommend starting with a workshop. Okay, let's say you're going to sell a workshop. What you want to do is put all that information on the checkout page, and then let's say you're selling it on July 1st. Okay, then what you can do is, let's say it'll take you like a week or two to make the workshop. You can just tell them, like, this workshop is going to be hosted on July 15th between 3 and 4 p.m. Central. I'm making this all up, okay? And you will also get sent the recording if you can't make it live, right? Or you can pre-record the workshop if you don't want to do it live, and you can just say, this workshop will be sent to you on July 15th. You also want to give people a window of 5 days on the checkout page. You can put a timer up top. So you can say, like, you have between July 1st and 5th to purchase this, but it will be sent to you on July 15th, okay? Then what you want to do is write 5 sales emails, one for every single day that the cart is open. These emails can be a mix of your story, any testimonials you have from the coaching calls you've done, you know, how this is going to help people, maybe diving into the pain points, using the language that they use in your coaching calls to really sell them on how this is going to help them and why they need this. And every single email is going to have a call to action with a link to the checkout page so that they buy. This is exactly how my student Lacey got 65 members into her new membership in 24 hours, and how Nancy got her first 5 paid members from her email sequence. So pre-selling does 2 things at once. It validates your idea because people are actually paying for it ahead of time. They're not just saying they want it, they're actually putting their money where their mouth is. And if you want to learn my entire system for getting to 10K months, teaching what you know online, I have a totally free training. It is linked in the description below this video. Okay, so let's zoom in so you have the whole 90-day plan in one spot. Days 1 through 30, you're going to grow on YouTube and drop that TidyCal link so you can start booking paid, not free, paid coaching calls. Days 31 through 60, you're going to make your freebies so you can grow your email list. Days 61 through 90, you're going to pre-sell your digital product and make that money. And that's the whole thing. No paid ads, no fancy launches, no funnels with 14 upsells or overly complicated tech. Just YouTube, email list, checkout page, my friend. And remember, I started my first business with just 81 cents living in my grandma's guest bedroom after I dropped out of college. No rich family, no rich partner. The only thing I had was the decision to actually start and a cell phone. And once I started selling digital products in 2014, my life changed dramatically. So if you want to get started, be sure to click that link in the description below to take my free training. And now that you know how to make sales from your digital product over the next 90 days, you might be wanting to learn how I'm making $33,000 per month consistently with digital products. But how do you do that? Well, it all starts with watching this next video here, because when you pair what you just learned with what's in this video, it's going to be way more powerful. See you in the next one.